Smart lighting is one of the best and easiest ways to take your home to the next level. Not only does smart light create automations and schedules, but with color-changing light options, you can get festive decor or create whole room ambiance with just a click. Over the last few years, I've been reviewing systems like Ring as well as Philips Hue, but I recently learned about GE's Cync smart home system. I checked out several of their lights right here on the channel, and you can watch those reviews now. In this review, I get to try some new options. I'll test out the Cync Dynamic Effects Smart Light Strip for indoor use and the outdoor version. An early heads up, if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, to please mash that like button and hit me with a sub, since both those things help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. Before we get too far, you might be wondering what's the difference between these two light strips. Well, they have essentially the same name. The indoor and the outdoor light strips are actually quite different. The outdoor strip is fatter and made with silicone tubing that protects it from the weather, while the indoor strip has a sticky tape backside so you can attach it permanently to furniture, walls, or doorways. The outdoor strip comes with clips that you can use to attach it wherever you want. Let's talk about setting up the GE Cync lights. One of the great selling features of these lights is that they don't require an extra hub or a bridge to function. While some smart home and lighting systems do currently use extra hubs or bridges to connect those devices to your home's Wi-Fi network, the GE Cync devices are known as what's called direct connect, meaning no extra and expensive components to buy. Cync is a very easy smart home system to get set up, and the lights are also easy to install. The first thing you're going to need is the GE Cync app. As the control panel for your smart home, the app will let you control the lights by turning them on and off, changing the color, as well as setting lights on schedules. The app is uncluttered and super simple to navigate. Start by creating your home, and then you'll add rooms. Finally, you'll set up each of your lights in a room, and for outdoor lights, you can create rooms called backyard. Adding lights is as simple as clicking the plus sign, then choosing the type of device you'd like to set up. I ended up placing my outdoor light strip on my deck in my yard, and the indoor light strip went underneath my sofa. I later moved it elsewhere around the house. You can connect with Siri, Google, or Alexa for instant voice control, and I love controlling my smart lights with my voice. It's so easy to be heading for the back door and to just ask Google or Alexa to flip the lights on so my way is illuminated before I even get there. Now, connecting your Cync device to your preferred digital assistant is easy and requires just a few taps inside the Cync app. I was able to actually link both Google and Alexa simultaneously. I use Google Hub in the bedroom and an Echo Show 15 in the kitchen. That's, I guess you could call that tech blogger life. I found that whichever digital assistant I used, the commands were executed instantly, and I could also group them into larger smart home routines if I wanted to manage them through either the Google or Alexa app. They do also work, by the way, with Apple HomeKit. Let's get into a bit of detail here and start with the Cync Dynamic Effects Outdoor Smart Light Strip. This light strip comes in a 16-foot length, and it's specifically wet rated so it can handle almost any weather conditions, and GE says it will operate in temperatures as low as -20 Celsius, making it a workable choice for Canadians. With a plug and the power pack, you do need to ensure you've got an outlet nearby though. I'll often move my smart lights around depending on the weather and snow cover, so I almost never opt to permanently install them. They've never blown away or been stolen, and they keep right on shining. Inside the silicone tubing are a bunch of individual LED lights that blend out to a more seamless color line. The light strip changes colors, and it's got different temperatures of white light too, perfect if you want to set a mood outdoors. You can also use some of Cync's newer dynamic light shows to get your lights to spin, twinkle, or even pulse to the music. Let's move on to the indoor light strip. This one was similarly effective compared to the outdoor. I ran it underneath the sofa for a few weeks to create indirect ambient lighting for my room. I love using smart color changing lighting in this way since it can create a really nice glow in the room without being too obvious. Another way I like to use lights like this is in the bedroom. Running a light strip underneath the bed provides the same indirect light, which is perfect when you're trying to wind down for the day. Pliable light strips like these would also be really good behind a wall unit or entertainment center to line a door or a window or a mirror for cool effects. My biggest complaint about the indoor lights is that the LED bulbs are quite visible and tend to show as dozens of pinpoints of light if you're looking right at them, which some people might not enjoy. I did find, however, that when using my light strips in more of an ambient way, the individual LED bulbs were far less noticeable.
Can you get off the bed for like one shot?
Cync has recently added the ability to use enhanced lighting settings as well as sunrise and sunset timers to automate your lights. The interface to get this set up is actually really easy, and the scheduling feature works quite well from my review testing. I automated my outdoor lights to come on just before sunset and to go off at dawn, and I found they worked great. When it came to the indoor light strip, I had it come on at sunset, creating a nice evening candlelight glow, and then it would automatically go off an hour after bedtime. Similarly, this schedule worked well, and it meant I didn't need to worry about turning them on or off manually. The new dynamic lighting effects, or light shows as they're called in the app, can create preset lighting patterns and colors, and they can flash and pulse either on their own or to music. There were only 9 setting options in my app, and they're not adjustable or customizable, so hopefully that will grow and improve in future app updates. Even so, this edition is a fun way to get some creativity in your smart lights. Now let's check out the brightness. With an outdoor smart light, you definitely want it to be bright enough to light your way or to illuminate dark areas for security. The Cync outdoor lights were more than bright enough and easily lit up a small deck area outside. They were so bright, I had to actually dial them down after a few days since the light was actually bleeding into the bedroom. It was so bright. On an indoor light, adjustability is key since you might want to dial down the brightness to enjoy ambient light for movie night, for example. The indoor light strip here has a really good range and can easily light up a dark area or simply fade into the background. Overall, I have to say I continue to be impressed with the GE Cync smart lighting system. There is a wide array of different devices, it's super easy to set up and a breeze to use, and it's uncomplicated to manage multiple lights. I also see GE making thoughtful updates to the features inside its app. What are the downsides? I don't know. I have nothing really bad to say about this system. I don't really feel like anything is missing. If I'm going to be nitpicky, perhaps some additional dynamic scene options would be cool, as well as the ability to tweak those or even build your own from scratch. Even so, I am really pleased with this system, and I can absolutely recommend both the indoor and the outdoor light strips to you. But don't take my word for it. Will it pass the puppy test? Does Rainy like the GE light strips?
Do you like the lights? Do you like the lights? Sit if you like the lights.
Thanks, Rainy. Let's see how these lights compare to Philips Hue outdoor light strips, or check out Govi's dual indoor-outdoor light strip in my review right now.